Hey everyone, RJ here with CV Tech, and today I'll be unboxing the ZTE Tempo X from Boost Mobile. Now this is one of their lower end budget devices, and this phone here can be picked up for around 40 bucks at Walmart. Maybe other places are similar pricing as well, but I've seen it for a while. I wanted to pick it up, try it out, unbox it for y'all, and just see how it is. Let's turn the box around here. See some specs. There's got a 5-inch TFT touchscreen display, up to 14.7 hours of talk time, a 5 megapixel main camera with a 2 megapixel front facing camera, Android OS, a 2200 milliamp hour battery, 8 gigabytes of ROM, and 1 gigabyte of RAM, and it is Mexico roaming capable. Let's go ahead here and open this box. Okay, so they really don't want you getting into these new boxes. As you can see, they're very well taped. So we got this nice white box here. It says ZTE Tempo X, and of course some more specs here on the back, which are pretty much the same thing that I just read off to you. So I won't bore you with that again. Got some tape here as well. Let's go ahead and just rip through that tape. So the box is officially destroyed. But here's the phone. We're going to take the phone out and put it to the side for a moment and see what comes in this box. So the battery, you can see, is right here. So we're going to pull this battery out. And I'm telling you, they got this stuff very well packaged inside of this box here. They really don't want you to get nothing out of this box. It's apparent. So anyway. And of course, you get here, you got your wall adapter right there, a wall charger, and your micro USB cable there. Nothing too exciting. Go ahead and put this back in the box and we will look at the phone. So the phone is now in hand. Battery is already installed. Now look at the phone here. It's got a nice little design to it. You can tell it's, it's plastic. It's nothing expensive, nothing like that. But the phone does feel okay in the hand. 5-inch display in the front here, as you can see. Your back home and recents button down at the bottom. Your front-facing camera, as well as your receiver. Go ahead and pull off this plastic. Just like that. On the bottom here, you will see a micro USB charging port, microphone, and a 3.5 millimeter headset jack. On the left, we have nothing at all. On top, we have a secondary mic up there. And on the right, of course, is that wobbly power button, as well as the volume rocker here. And on the back is your camera, flash, and your single rear speaker. Let's go ahead here, power this phone up, and we'll get started. So got a little vibration there. It says ZTE powered by Android. So yeah, this phone costs around 40 bucks, and so it is geared for people who wants a really cheap phone to get by as a secondary phone. Maybe it's your first phone for a kid. And 40 bucks for a phone like this is not bad at all. So, yeah, let's go ahead and wait for it to power up here. Got the ZTE popping up there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pause this here, get it all set up, and I'll come back when it's finished. Okay, everyone, so we're set up now, and first impressions of the phone, the way it feels, is it does not feel that bad. I mean, yes, it is plastic. It is a cheap feeling phone. But for the price point you're paying for it, honestly, it does not feel too bad. Let's go ahead here and power the phone on and look at the screen. Now, the screen is a 480p display. Nothing really too fantastic here, but the screen really don't look bad for 480p. I mean, the phone is reasonably smooth here. Swipe up here to access your app drawer there as well. Let's go ahead and go into the settings here. We'll go up here and scroll up here and go back down into here and look at a few settings that it does have. Got more here, got no NFC, nothing like that here on this device. You have your display for brightness level. That's a brightness, wallpaper, sleep, screensaver, just stuff like that. You got your pulse light for notification and key light duration, stuff like that. Sound, apps, you got storage, and 5.29 gigabytes is already used of 8. So you have very little storage, only 2.7 gigabytes available, after the Android system. That is just crazy. You only get 2.71 gigabytes. So This is not going to be a phone you're going to be wanting if you want a lot of apps to be downloaded on your device. It does take an SD card, however, that's just a lot of storage already gone from from the get-go. Battery here, let's see what you got in here. So you do have a battery saver mode here as well. You can go up here for battery optimization. Back at it, you got, of course, you got 1 GB of RAM. So not much going on there as well. Got call settings, location, security, accounts, navigation key. You can turn these keys around to have your recents on the left or right, and your back on the left or right as well. Backup and reset, accessibility, system updates. This phone does run Android 7.1.1 Nougat out of the box. So this is what you can expect from now on this device here. And it is also running November 1st, 2017 security patch. Let's take a quick look here into the camera. So go up here to the settings, just right fast like. Now, it might be kind of hard to see, I apologize for that, but it does have a 5 megapixel camera here on the rear. Shutter tone, geotagging, auto review, volume key for zoom, capture, save location. Not a whole lot of stuff here going on in the settings. You got your flash up here, HDR mode, your self timer. You got video mode here as well. You are able to record in 720p max with the same stuff there as well. Flash, go back into the photo here, and this little button over here has panorama, multi-exposure, and a time-lapse feature, kind of washed out here on camera. And of course you got filters here as well, like Lomo, Sepia, Mono, Cool, Comic, Warm Mirror, and Fisheye. So let's go ahead and go back into the photo here. Let's turn on to the front-facing camera. Up top here, you got a selfie indicator. Now the front-facing camera in good lighting does not look too bad. It looks kind of vibrant. I can see all the little tiles and stuff up here in the ceiling, whatever you want to call it. But it is kind of detailed. Looks kind of nice. Let's go ahead and go to the settings here. 2 megapixel camera here as well. Selfie indicator, mirror image, tap to capture. Let's go into the video mode here, and I'll go in here, and you can also record in max 720p video on this as well. So, like I say, this phone costs around 40 bucks. You know, it's just one of those phones that you can use that's going to work. You can't add a ton of apps. You can't add a ton of, games, nothing like that. You can add an SD card for the pictures and videos, stuff like that. There, of course, was your dialer. You got messages here as well. Take a quick look at the keyboard here and see what we have going on. So you got your standard keyboard there. All your emojis are down here as well. So you can see they're kind of an old style emoji, but it does have it. But like I say, overall, just for basic usage, this phone does seem to run fairly smooth without much hiccup. Got your drop down here, of course. It's got your Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, airplane mode, location, flashlight. Always nice to have on a phone. And you can also edit those as well. So yeah, that's just my little unboxing and first impressions and first look here at the ZTE Tempo X. This was helpful and informative. Hit that like button. Any questions you may have, leave it below. And subscribe if you haven't. I'd appreciate it. Y'all have a good one, and thanks for watching.